Okay, hopefully this is plenty of light. Today is Sunday, August 25th, 2013. And it's been, about 2 months since I made a video in the cafe. Have not done anything to it. So today we're going to get kind of resume just a little bit. Can't do a whole lot today. Got some things to do around the house and got to make dinner, well, grilling out dinner, all that stuff. So, sorry again for the delays, but I got a promotion at work. If you watch my other channel, the Hot Wheels channel, it's really easy for me to do those videos. They only take, a minute and a half, so 2 minutes. So I've been making more videos there, but long story short, got a promotion at work, and I've just been really, really busy with that, and just not a lot of time. So hopefully, especially when I do get somebody hired to replace me, that I'll have a little bit more time to dedicate to this, because I definitely want to get it done before winter, but the way it looks, who knows, because I'm going to start on something else. So today we're going to, well, in this video at least, we might do a couple things today. We're going to take off the rear shocks, the back tire, and swing arm, that kind of thing. But in this video I think we're going to focus on the shocks and maybe the tire, and we'll see how long it takes us. So go get a couple tools round up, and then we'll be right back, so stay tuned. Okay, we are back, and we're going to use our impact here. It's just a 14mm socket. Pretty straightforward, but just in case you don't know, the top one's an acorn nut. Go ahead and zap that off. There we go. Bottom one's also a 14mm. There we go. And I've already got the other side off, so there's the shock there in its entirety. So pretty straightforward. Go ahead and put the nuts back where they go. This one should actually have a washer on it, but so that's that for that. Now next, now you've got to watch out. The whole bike could fall. But next we're going to be taking off the probably the rear wheel here. This nut looks pretty screwed up, but let's see. Let's move the camera down a bit. See what size this is. Getting a deep well, probably. It's looking like. This will work. Wrong size, 7/8, but it'll do the trick. I don't feel like going back over to the toolbox right now. Go ahead and you also need the other side. That's not a nut. But actually we're going to have to go to the toolbox anyway, probably. Yeah. But on the other side, this collar here will spin. You just got to stick a screwdriver or something in the hole. See, it's actually not a nut. So we will be back. We're going to go get a screwdriver or something. We'll get a punch to take care of that, so stay tuned. Okay, we are back. We're just going to jam a little screwdriver in there. Hopefully that'll be enough leverage. There we go. There's the nut. And we'll go ahead and pull the axle out there. It's actually pretty well greased, surprisingly, for how poor condition this bike was in. Now, another thing I've got to take off, there's this actual rod here that holds actually holds the drum in place. I'll show you in a minute. We can actually probably, no, we can't. Thought maybe I could get this. Yeah, maybe I can. Temporarily get the wheel out. There we go. So there's the entire wheel. But to finish this off, there is a nut down here. Which let's rest this like that. So, see that nut right there holding that on? So we just got to get that off, and that is probably about a 10, I'm guessing? No, not 12. Yeah, that's a 12. Now normally you'd want to take that off first, but since I've got a new wheel and drum and everything, I don't really care about it. So this I do need to keep. No, I don't need to keep that. Actually, the brake pads don't look too bad on this one either. There's the inside of the drum. So we're not going to stop the video there. I'll be right back and we'll show you how to take the rear swing arm off so we can, we'll also take the kickstand off in this video so we can get started on this framework. So we'll be back, stay tuned. Alright, we are back. You can see there's the frame sitting on the ground and we're going to take off this rear swing arm. Got the big sockets out. So we've got, it feels a little loose. That's a 24. See if I've got a 23. And it doesn't appear that I do, so actually that should be fine. Now the other side, there's also a nut. We'll see if we can get it off with the impact without holding that other side. Sometimes you can. And it looks like we can in this case, so that's good. Now let's get a little mallet. We're just going to use a plastic rubber mallet so we don't damage threads. And a punch as well. So there we go. Sorry about that. And there's the shaft. Holds everything in. And we still have our got to get our punch out now. There we go. And then we should be able to persuade this out of place. Just like that. Here's the rear swing arm. There are two caps. Don't forget those. Okay. Next thing we're going to want to do is take off this kickstand. So I am going to flip it upside down here. And at this point the frame is really, really light. Not much heavier than a dirt bike frame, really. Now this is held in, looks like, okay. We've got a pin that holds it in, and a couple of bolts. Just don't know why that is there. Okay, I'm going to, actually I see why that's there. I'm going to sit this frame on something and we'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Hopefully this is going to work. There's a nut on either side. I've loosened those already. And there's this old cotter pin here, which I will not be reusing. I should have just cut it off. But I didn't. And we'll just break it off. I don't think I'm ever going to get through there the way it is. So I'm hoping once I get this all the way out that will slide out somehow. But this little section doesn't really move. I suppose I could look at the book, but that would make everything too easy. Just gotta There we go. Let me see something here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess the whole thing does come out. Everything's solid in there for hit against, not just a bunch of grease. Grease and grime. So I suppose these bolts are another fail-safe. Let me, I'll be back. I'm gonna see if I can find a bigger punch. Or maybe just a screwdriver to pry it on the other side. We'll be right back. Okay, we are on the other side. I don't have a punch big enough, so I'm just gonna try to do it with the edge of the punch that I was using. You can see right here how it's coming out right there. Let's see what happens. Got the bolts loose enough, yeah. And let's see here. If I had a handle that was a little bit bigger, but I don't. There we go. And voila, there's the kickstand off. Oh, so there is the bike. So in just a few short minutes, literally about less than 10 minutes, we've got it completely stripped down now. Now we can do some more grinding on the bottom of the hoop. Right there, maybe a little bit more welding. And then we'll start sanding it down. Just getting some of the rough off, and then we'll start painting it, I guess. That's what I've got it resting on now. It's just the old wheel. So, all right, that may do it for today. We will see. Got to get cleaned up, and got to get the grill out there. So, sorry I wasn't exactly prepared, but I guess something's better than nothing. And I want to get it down to a certain point here. I need to get this frame painted. I think everything will go a little quicker once I get that done, because I'm kind of dreading that. I don't know why, just to clean up. So anyway, this may or may not do it for today, but if not, I'll see you soon. Either way, if you have any questions or comments, post those below, subscribe, and thanks for watching.